included, you can imagine how much space is required and how much space is having by the Google. So how they are managing? If you think about a classroom or somewhere in a room, suppose 100 people can be accommodated. Somehow you can accommodate up to 200 people. If you think about 300 or 400 people, then how you will accommodate all these people? So definitely you need to hire some additional space. Here, whenever we are this computational speed or space is required, that time the need of cloud is coming. We'll discuss about what is cloud, and we'll go to the Amazon directly. Okay. Let's go for a different situation. Suppose you need to develop a website in-house, say for your organization, for your college, for your institution. You need to do everything. You just need to host a website. For example, NIELIT.gov.in. Just let's go. This is a simple website. So if you want to do everything by your own, what you need to do? You need some programmer who knows programming. That is called web developer. You need programming tools. You need DNS server because you need to host by yourself. You need DNS server for hosting. You need network and management system. You need to manage your server. You need to maintain security, maybe web security or maybe physical security. You need to maintain the security. You need to have good connectivity. You need to have good bandwidth such that any traffic can be handled by this one. And most importantly, in the traffic, you need uptime 24/7. 24/7 uptime is required. And you need electricity. You need AC. You need power backup. And you need disaster recovery 24/7. All these things, think about whenever we are launching a website, if you are able to see any website, if it is to be there live in 24/7, all these things are maintained somewhere for you. So what exactly we are using a hosting party, commonly third-party hosting services to all these things. That means you are using a cloud service. This is one example of cloud, which is hosting cloud. Okay, so from that concept only, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, all these concepts are coming. Here we are going to discuss what is IaaS, what is PaaS, what is SaaS, and most importantly, nowadays XaaS is anything as a service. In cloud, anything can be considered as a service, anything can be provided as a service in the cloud environment. Okay. Let's go for a different situation, one more situation. Suppose CBSE result going to be declared today. You are expecting a 2 lakhs hit in 5 minutes? Yes? Either 2 or 3 lakhs hit in 5 or 6 minutes. Or 10 minutes, say 1 hour. It is reduced to 1,50,000. After that, normal traffic, the CBSE side say around 500 or 200 users per hour. That is your normal traffic. Suppose at the time of declaration of result, you need to control a very high amount of traffic. For that, you need a very high computational power. You need to have very high amount of storage. Bandwidth means good internet connectivity for that particular timing. You need to have very good bandwidth channel. All these things required for say only for 3 days for that particular time. What you will do for that 3 days? Suppose for that CBSE, this is one example. CBSE website for that particular 3 days, which recurs once in a year, they need to say another 50 lakhs or 1 crore of investment they need to make. For just 3 years, 3 days, because they need to take up the traffic for that particular period of time. So whether they are going to purchase this hardware? No. What they are going to do, they are going to scale their hardware in the cloud services such that for that particular time, their need will be catered, and after that they will release the hardware. That is another very good situation in cloud. So that way, this cloud is very important. And one more thing, the statistics says The statistics are one of the biggest company in the statistical survey. As per Statistica, if the big companies are not using clouds, if they are making their own infrastructure, by that time the world could have been more hotter than 2 degrees by that time. Now you understand, if the world is hotter by 2 degrees, you understand the situation. So these are the situation. Now we'll go to the cloud. What exactly the cloud is in technically? Technically, cloud is nothing but the services where all these things are in the ecosystem, and there are two parts: service provider and service user. If you are using the service, you are using the service. You will use the pay as you go. You will pay whatever you are using, and in the ecosystem there is a service provider. The service provider is having their network, internal and external network, server and storage, software platform, sorry, something happened in this one. Just 1 minute. Software platform and application and data. Just wait for a minute, something happened in my pen. Just please excuse me. I'll just restart again. Okay, I'll just take 1 minute break. Something happened in my display device, so I'll change it for a minute.
Solution tree.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking about here. Sorry for the delay. So we are talking about cloud computing. We are talking about cloud computing ecosystem. So here, internet network, service storage, software platform, and application and data. This application and data is the application you are using your own platform. That it may be your desktop, laptop, whatever, any handheld devices, maybe mobile. Besides this, all these things are supported by in the ecosystem: operation and maintenance, management, backup and disaster recovery. You know, disaster recovery, if you are in a seismic zone, you need to have a recovery in some other seismic zone such that there is a big earthquake, then your data still should be there. Security, maybe physical security and say cyber security. And civil structure, you need a room and civil structure, do all these things. You need cooling power, means AC. You need manpower in different levels. And after all, you need all this equipment, all these service supports. All together constitute a firm with a very big number of hardwares, and you will not able to imagine now how much hardwares are having by the big cloud companies. And it's scalable, it is ready for use to anyone who can use at the time of requirement and release when it is not required, and they will pay exactly whatever they are using. That exactly the cloud is. So if we talk about the technical definition, you will get hundreds of definition based on the requirement. So this is one of the best definition from the National Institute of Standard and Technology. So cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous, be silent here, convenient on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. You can say this is shared pool of configurable computing resources where networks, servers, application servers, and everything is rapidly provisioned. Means you can either scale down and scale up rapidly as per your requirement with a very minimal management. That means someone is doing management for your server for you. Someone is doing management of your all resources for you. Is just you will pay for you. You need a minimum management just how to use it, or very minimum management. And based on the services, we'll talk about deployment models and delivery models, and what is attributes, resources, and infrastructure. Infrastructure, it is the cloud is using distributed infrastructure. Maybe your resources are not in a single location, different locations, which are used to achieve a common goal. Just remember the distributed infrastructure used in the resources from different location, which are used to achieve any common goal. Resource virtualization. Resources are virtualized in a manner such that hardware will not able to know which hardware is used for which software. And any autonomous system, once you create a system instance for you, that is autonomous and it is aggregated to any other system. And under resources, you will have compute and storage of server, services, network, and numbers of thousands of applications. And delivery models, as we have talked about, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service, and beside all of that, XaaS, anything as a service. And deployment models, you can talk about public cloud, and I think all of we are using public cloud, say Gmail in the public domain, private cloud for a specific organization, and community cloud and hybrid cloud. And these are the pay as per use, utility computing, it is accessible via internet and elasticity. We will discuss one by one all these points. So if we talk about infrastructure as a service, if we talk about these components, all these components are nothing but in the cloud. You are having networking, storage, servers, most importantly virtualization, which is the backbone of the cloud computing. Yes. Yes, pardon? Anyone speaks anything? Okay. Operating system, middleware, which is required to communicate between this data and this operating system, then runtime environment, data, and applications. All together constitute the cloud. All components, I show you here all these components. Technically, if we talk about these components are nothing but these components. See, if you are going for infrastructure as a service, so if we are going for infrastructure as a service, then this part will be managed by your cloud provider, the gray color part, and blue color part need to be managed by the user, means you are using the, means the cloud provider will provide you only the infrastructure, that is networking, server, storage, and computing. The virtualization is a technique where they are using the instances. So all computing. And the operating system, middleware, runtime, and data and application need to be taken care by the user. And platform as a service, up to runtime environment, that means up to operating system will be provided by the service provider, and only data and application will be provided by used by the cloud's user. And in software as a service, everything will be provided by the service provider. You are the only end user. You log into your system and go inside the cloud, and you work in the cloud, use the computing power of the cloud, and get the result and save the result in your desktop, or you get the desired output. That's what if you are using less, you will pay less. You are using more, you will pay more. If you are using entirely, then you will pay more. That is pay for use. And this is what exactly, if on premises, if you are going to do everything, you need to take care of all these things, everything. That's what the cloud is. So we'll go fast. We have only 40 minutes now. So types of cloud is, say, public cloud it is internet-based cloud, publicly used, and you can by using domain name, maybe paid or free services anyone can use. If you want to pay for example, Gmail is some extent it is free. After 10 GB of services, you need to pay for it. Anyone is paying, they are able to use it. So pay as per use. And private cloud is restricted to the particular community or particular organization. They are going to they are going to use for their own organization. Here exactly the thing is that in a private cloud, if you want to pay also, you are not able to, if you are not the intended user, if you are not the authorized user, if you are ready to pay also, you are not going to use the cloud. For example, APDCL, Assam Power Development, say Assam Electricity Board cloud, or say another cloud, say some other, say big companies cloud, you are not going to use their cloud. That is for their own employee. And hybrid cloud is combination of private and public. For their sensitive data, they are using their own cloud, private cloud. For some information, they are using the infrastructure of public cloud for the cost-cutting system. For example, suppose Assam State Electricity Board. For their internal sensitive data, they are using their private cloud, but sending the reminder email, this is simply a mail service. They may be using the Gmail service by paying very less amount just to send a mail only for the reminder. That will constitute a private hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is nothing but combination of private and public cloud. Private cloud is for sensitive data, and public cloud is for using some say common data which is not very sensitive or personal data. And beside all these things, you have seen in the slide, there is a one thing, community cloud. The community cloud is a concept where any one cloud can be used in the community cloud, say, for example, medical community, say university community, say another hardware community. Say in medical community, say say hospitals are using the same cloud. They are sharing their the payments, and for common cases, but from where some sensitive data, they are keeping their data private. That way the community cloud is constituted. So next I will talk about why we are choosing the Amazon AWS. You can see here why we have chosen AWS for this seminar. So out of, see, GoDaddy is in the word GoDaddy is the first and AWS is the second. GoDaddy and AWS is having this much domain. This is a very, very new statistics. Having 10% share in the market. See here, this is the Q2 of 2002. Amazon is the top in the cloud market. See, this is the statistic from the September. This one, everywhere Amazon is leading. Everywhere Amazon is leading. And see the hosting, this Amazon is number one as a whole in all hosting. So this slide, you can see this slide is just, I have downloaded this one from 8 October, just 3 days back. This is only one website of Indian website, Naukri.com. These all 41,000 of jobs opening only for AWS in a single website. That's what this webinar to make you understand why we should go for AWS. Now, basically, now we'll talk about what is AWS. AWS is nothing but a subsidiary of Amazon. All of you know Amazon. They provides cloud services with its own infrastructure and solutions. Very important. AWS is having their own infrastructure in globally and then provide you a solution for it. It is a very large, wide range of cloud services. You will never, once you go inside the AWS, if you log into the AWS cloud, once you go inside the AWS, you will imagine the number of services. I am just giving 3 services, hundreds and hundreds of services available in the cloud, AWS clouds. For example, if you want to go for a blockchain deployment, this is a very tricky and very need of very high hardware, and 4 instances of blockchain environment is almost ready within 5 minutes of deployment. If you want to go for a web hosting, you think of if someone is having experience on installing Windows or any Windows server, I think you might be having 45 minutes in a very good computing speed also. Yes. But you go inside the Amazon, you go for an instance, book an instance. After that, you go for their basic services, go for the web hosting services. Within 2 to 3 minutes, your server will be ready. That is the beauty of cloud computing. Any database, thousands of database services, thousands of security services, all these things are available inside the Amazon. So if you go to the Amazon products, I'll go directly to the Amazon website. I'll show you their Amazon website. If you go to the, my screen is visible to all of you? Is it? My screen is visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. See,
Yes,
if you
sir.
go for the explore, it is only very few products. If you go, there are thousands of products available inside the Amazon. I'm repeating, thousands of products are available inside the Amazon. For example, if you go for a compute product, say 1 to 15, 17, you give the server name, different category, and different topic wise, everything will be different. So this way, and most importantly, Amazon is having a global infrastructure, having their own global infrastructure, entire world. Let's see here where it is available. Here it has 27 launch region and 87 availability. This is a live data, okay, and 410 points of presence in entire world. See the map here. This green color already established. This one going to establish these things. These are the main reason. So in India, there are one region and another Hyderabad is going to come very soon. This is the Ohio Mumbai region. These all other region, and all the regions are backed by different servers and different locations, and all locations are, all servers are there. If you as per your requirement, you can choose any server, any location near to your proximity. Such that in India, obviously you will choose this Mumbai region. You don't need to choose this one. Choose this region, because instead of choosing this region, you will get less latency here. And moreover, you need to think about the rates also. Rates are different for every different zones. You need to choose all these things meticulously when you are going to instance. When we are showing you the demo, quickly we will show you how you can choose the regions. Okay. Back to the slide again. So benefits of Amazon Cloud services: easy to use. It is very easy to use. You need a very minimum knowledge of computational things. You can rightly use it. Very flexible. Whatever you require, operating system, programming tools, thousands of programming tools, web application platform, database, all are readily available. Here, all things are readily available. For example, you need a Linux server for your work. You create an instance, hire an AWS instance, EC2 instance, then and deploy any server there from the image available in the Amazon. Within 2 or 3 minutes, your server will be ready for any work. Cost effective. Suppose if you are using for 1 hour, you will pay only 1 hour. Even nowadays, seconds. Suppose 2 minutes, 3 seconds. You will pay up to 3 seconds only. You will not go for the 4th second. It is very much reliable by the global infrastructure of Amazon, backbone of Amazon, and having lots of security deployment in the Amazon cloud services. It is very much reliable and scalable at high performance. Scalable, you can go for upscaling, or you can go for upscaling or downscaling, as I have informed earlier. Auto scaling also available based on your requirement. Auto scaling means if your traffic is more, if features is chosen, then the Amazon intelligence system will alert you to scale up or scale down your infrastructure such that you can cope up with your traffic. And it is secure. Lot of security services are available where the Amazon can be made secure. And then finally, the topic was the seminar topic was to understand Elastic Compute Cloud, which is the backbone and the very basic of the Amazon cloud. Without EC2, you cannot go anywhere in the Amazon. You need to go to Amazon or EC2 only. So Before that is the background of the Amazon and what is cloud computing, we will go to the what is EC2. EC is nothing but one of the major core component of Amazon cloud services, which is called Elastic Compute Cloud, but people used to say only EC2. Maybe lots of people, those who are working in this one, they forgot this name also. Provide scalable computing capability, Amazon Web Services. Using EC2 eliminates your need to invest hardware. As you want, by the time you understand you need to invest hardware, you can hire the hardware, so you can then deploy application faster. Instead of using your own hardware, you are using the EC2 hardware through EC2, and you are deploying your application faster. Suppose if you want to purchase your application, suppose you have money also, you want to purchase everything for your application, but still you need 2 to 3 months. You need to purchase all hardware. Finally, you need to configure everything. You need manpower, recruit manpower. You need to train up manpower. Finally, your system will be ready. Here, within 2 to 5 minutes, your system will be ready. So here, Amazon EC2 to launch as many as few virtual servers. As many, whatever virtual servers you require, you are able to launch servers as per your requirement, configure, and to rightly straight away go for your works. That's what exactly the EC2 is. The features of EC2 are, EC2 is having instances. Instances nothing but whenever you are using EC2, you create instance with, you are create a complete machine. Inside the Amazon, complete virtual machine is nothing but called instances. Means you are using your own computer inside Amazon such that you will able to do the works. So here, Amazon machine images, pre-configured some images are there which you can directly use by EC2 instance within 1 or 2 minutes, such that your servers or any other computing platforms are get ready. So various configurations, CPU, memory, storage, and networking capacity for your instance known as instance type. Go to the instance type as per your requirement, select everything and go for the instance type, and based on the instance type, whatever you are using, you pay for it only. And finally, the instance store volume is there, where you are using temporary data that is deleted when you need to stop or terminate. It is in the instance store volume. And finally, the volume where the all permanent data and persistent storage volumes are there, data are there, Amazon EBS volume, where mostly Amazon data are available, and multiple physical locations in the availability zone. You can choose single or multiple location based on your work and where the traffic should be flow. Expected traffic should be flow. Based on that you will use the availability zone from the Amazon services.
Sir, is this only
Yes.
for websites?
No, it is not only for any type of services you can use for. Suppose if you want to develop one application, can you give me any example? Suppose you want to develop one application which needs very high computing power, say 50 GB. For example, suppose you want to edit a film, okay, with this very high amount of RAM, with this very high amount of computing power, but your system is having, say, only i7 processor with 16 GB RAM. That will not enough to store suppose 1 TB hard disk, but you need to edit your that particular, say, film for only 2 or 3 days. You go to the Amazon, higher computational speed, memory, and everything. You do the works, and final product you download your machine. It's not only for website. Understood?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That way, suppose if you want to go for blockchain development, so any other development or any other programming development, you go there and hire instances based on your. Then next class, I'm showing you can hire everything. Then finally, you can go for it. Okay. So I'll go faster now because we have very less time. Then security group, Elastic IP. Elastic IP address I need to inform, because this IP address is nothing but public IP address, which is static in nature. So because static IP is required for your work, sometimes hosting website and something. Why it is called elastic? Because suppose static IP you are using for 2 days or maybe 1 year, maybe 2 days or 2 years. But after 2 days you are going to release the IP. That time that IP can be used by anyone else in the Amazon. That's why the public IP is here called elastic IP address. This is one very beautiful feature here. You are giving a very prominent and very stable IP, but still it is elastic. Okay. I'll go faster, and very importantly, there is a key pair to secure your login. In key pair, what you will exactly have, suppose if you are having a lock, suppose you have locked your door today, the lock is there and that the key is there. Suppose the key is, once you lost the key, suppose you are not able to make the key again, there is no way to recreate the key, suppose your the lock key, or you can reconstruct or reproduce the key. That means you will not able to use that lock again. Similarly, in key pair, there is a public key and private key. That public key is available for everyone, anyone can see, and private key will be generated only once, it will be given to you only once. Please remember, if it is the key with you, you can log in, otherwise you will not able to. If you have given the key to someone else, he can also log in. That's how the security is maintained. Again, you can, inside the Amazon, you can go for a virtual private cloud, you can consider a virtual cloud for your own cloud inside the Amazon. It considered as your own private cloud. So I'll go quickly instance and EMIs. There are instance and AMI is there, where identity and access management for security. An instance already informed what is instance is nothing but the Amazon machines. The regions are availability region. I have already talked about it. Region has separate geographic area, availability zone, and even for 5G devices. So this is very new. They are making for the 5G devices also with telecom inside the telecom companies. Amazon is getting ready their infrastructure such that they will cope up with any 5G need. Also, this is very new. So these are the instance type. Based on, as your questions are coming, based on your requirement, you can use this type of instances. Your computing speed, still you can scalable. This is just one example, few example. You can still customize and optimize the instances, and you can use your instances. And this is one example, C4. This is the large, mean instance type is large and instance family is C4. And under C4, you can say again, consider. Again, you can go for tech basics. This is tech for whatever you are doing. If you can write your names. It will show in your demo practical here. Key pairs, security key pairs, I have already informed. Security group is nothing but whatever security you want to give, what traffic you will allow, what traffic you will not allow, what are the ports you will allow, everything will be shown, will be controlled by the security group. Everything is here. I will share this slide to you. Okay. I request my team to put in the Google Drive and give the Google Drive details in the chat box such that they can download from here. Elastic IP, as I have informed, Elastic IP is nothing but public IP, but elastic in the sense that whenever someone is releasing, it is reusable by someone else. Virtual private VPC cloud and default VPC is there. If you are not configuring any VPC virtual private cloud, it will be using this default, means you are allowing all traffics. You can still control your which traffics you will allow like that, all traffics. So storage is instance storage and Amazon EBS. Already I have informed Amazon EBS is the main storage where you can get all this taken. This is for the instance storage, nothing but temporary storage, whatever you are doing temporarily it is there. So monitoring and CloudWatch is monitoring all activities, and they will, if you are purchasing, if you are using this one, by the time to time they will tell you the what traffic is there, which traffic, what type of traffic, everything you can control. And auto scaling based on your requirement, they will suggest you auto scaling and elastic load balancing. Based on the load, whatever load there, they will change. Sorry, the pen is giving some problem. Based on the load, they will shift the target to different servers and different instances so that your system will not hang. So this is a real picture of Amazon Cloud in Mumbai region. This way, thousands. So this is just one picture. Thousands servers are stacking inside the Amazon to cater your need, whatever you can use at any time. This is another picture, and this is the view, the entire Amazon in somewhere in California. This one, this See, this is a very strong physical security. No one can go inside to this building having 7 layers of security. After going inside the building, also numbers of security layers available. It is, even though if it is go inside the building and coming out is more tougher. Somehow you can manage to go inside the building and coming out is not, almost impossible there without their authorization. That's how they are maintaining the physical security, and lots of firewalls and lots of techniques they are using to maintain the cyber security, and it is improving day by day. I want to inform you that security as a service, security as a service is one of the very prominent job in the Amazon world. It's a very highly paid job because very less people are there in this security. So from now onwards, we'll go for the open an account under AWS. Finally, we will demo, go inside create an EC2 instance, and how to launch website inside the institute. That will show you demo here. I request my team member Yumnam Momojit, my project engineer, to start the demo. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I am just 1 minute. Yes.
Mhm.
I'll just this okay. I'll remove my sharing. Then Momojit, then you can start also. Where is my one? Just 1 minute. Where is? Okay. Stop presenting. Momojit,
Okay.
you can present now.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for giving such a beautiful presentation on the AWS and the cloud. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, again. And let's continue the AWS section for creating an account. So for this, I'm sharing my screen.
Momojit, as per the timing, you have only 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay. So how to create an account? I will go thoroughly to this PDF, and if any problem is there, you can contact me for opening account. Here, if you are searching for AWS, you will find this space, and after that, what you will do is complete sign up. Here, the next is you will see here how AWS sign in and like this create an account here, create an account, create a new AWS account is here. So after this, what you will see this page will come off. In this you need to put your email and your name. You can put any name according to your needs, according to you want. Okay, and after that, verify email address. After that, OTP will come in your mail, and you need to configure your uh, OTP in here in this section. And after this, after successfully verified, you need to put your root user password and confirm your password. And after that, here after that, this next page will come off. That's step 2 page. In this, you need to put your name and the phone number and the locations and address, city, and the state or province or region or postal code here. And after that, last one, you need to agree the term and condition of the AWS customer agreement. So you need to read the AWS customer agreement. Is it audible? Okay. After that, you need to put your okay. After that, you need to put your card number. Here the your card number should be here in here, credit or debit card number. And after that, you need to put your expiry date and the CVV. And if you have PAN, you can select yes. Okay, and they verified your card number. After that, you need to pay ₹2 for this, and you need to put here your OTP for make payment. After that, you will here text page will come off, confirm your identity first come off. And in this, you need to put your phone number again, and there is a
Sir,
captcha lock here.
Sir, for
Yes.
this registration, we have to pay 2 rupees then, just to open an
Yes.
account.
Yes, sir. You need to pay 2 rupees. After that, you will get a free tires account, and after that, after 750 hours time, they will charge you for the instance that you use. Okay, and uh, after that, you need to verify your code. Did I
Here,
answer
just
your question?
I want to interrupt here, Momojit.
Mm.
Uh, you- Whenever you are going to open AWS account, you need to have either debit card or credit card. But most of the people ending up not able to recognizing your debit card or the credit card because you need to activate in your debit card. Online merchant transaction should be activated before you use your debit or credit card. That should be, you should take care of this. Okay, so you check your debit
Yes.
card whether only POS machine or other except POS machine your card is having online transaction active or not. But you don't get that 2 rupees. One after deduction of the 2 rupees, they will back the 2 rupees. They will return to you immediately within 1 day. And 750 hours free. Free trial 750 hours in a, or 1 year 750 hours is free in the Amazon. After that, if you want to go for any subscription, it will not automatically deduct it. It will certainly ask you. And so while giving credit card or debit card, you no need to worry about your card debt. It will take automatically. It will not take automatic amount. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you
sir.
for your suggestion. And you after
Hello,
that you need to. Yes, sir.
hello.
Yes.
Sir, suppose we have already account in Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
likely online shopping and all.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we need a separate different account for this AWS? Can we use our
Yes.
previous account?
Mm-hmm. Yes. This is so many separate here. This is the
Yes.
cloud part, and that was the e-commerce part. And for that e-commerce part, you have your own account. And for this cloud part, you need to make your own another account, separate account for this. Am I
Okay, thank you.
answer your question? Okay. Uh, After this,
Sir,
you need
yeah,
to select.
this is completely separate company. AWS is subsidiary of Amazon, but running independently. So need to have a AWS account separately.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. And after that, you need to choose this basic support free. Okay. And after that, complete sign up. Click the complete sign up. And after that, this page right side page come off. My role is put your role here, select your role here, and I'm interested in, and select this also. And after that, submit. So we have completed this sign off of our Amazon account, AWS account. So if you have any confusion while making your account, you can contact us. And here, for the practical part, the topic is on creating an EC2 instance. Okay, for creating an EC2 instance, we have so many steps here. Step one is open AWS and the search for EC2, and open EC2 and the launch instance. For this part, I will show you how to launch this EC2 account in the AWS. After that, we will come in this uh, slides for more information. Okay. So how to open your account here? Type, if you have account, type AWS here. Okay. After that, this page will come off. Click here, and after that, this sign into the console. Is it visible to everyone? And after that, for accessing your account, you need to select this root user, and you need to put your root user email address. I'm putting my email address here. Next, after that, you need to put your password. So I'm putting my password. Sign in. So here, they are showing us the uh, my account phase. Yes, there are so many services here, EC2, analytics database. If you want to know more about this, we will have different session, and in that too, you will know more about this. For today, we will go to EC2. EC2, and after that, what we will do is launch instance. Okay, our topic is on launch instance. So click the launch instance. Launch instance. After that, this page will show off. Watch carefully. Okay, here what they are saying, name and text, you can put any name in this. So we will put, for today we will put cloud. Okay, you can put any name, okay, according to you want. After that, for AMI section, this is the Amazon Machine image. This is the OS of this instance. Okay, so for today we will launch a window machine. Okay, so for learning purpose, we will select the uh, free tiers eligible. Okay, here Microsoft Windows Server 2022 base. We need to check the bits also. We need to here 64 bit into 86. Okay, so select this, select, confirm change. So we have successfully select our AMI, okay, Amazon Machine image. After that, this is instance type that sir has shown you in the presentation. Here they have different instance type. For learning purpose, we will use this free tiers eligible instance. This is the CPU of the instance. Here T2 micro instance, we will use this free tiers eligible instance type. After that, we need to make our key pair. Key pair here, key pair is here. They will provide us the private key, and they will keep the public key. Okay, create a key pair. We will we'll make this key as cloud, and for now we will create the extension for .pem. We can use this ppk, and we can use this pem. For now we will use .pem. Okay, you need to save this key in a proper file. If you lost this key, you can't offer the instance. Okay, let's keep here. I will save this in desktop under key folder. Save. I have saved the key. After that is there is a network. In here, I will show you everything. Here, VPC, Virtual Private Cloud is here. For now, we will select the default, and after that, this is subnet. Okay, there is in Mumbai region, they have different subnet. Two subnets is available. We will not select any. We will give the machine for their preference. Okay, you need to assign the auto assign public IP. You need to enable this. If you are not enabling this, they will not assign your IP address. Okay. After that, you need to create a security group. Security group, you can name anything. Cloud security. Okay. Now we have created our security group. For connecting through our window instance, we need to put the RDP, remote desktop protocol, is a rule. Okay, for connecting window instance. And if we want to make the window instance as a Windows server, we need to enable the connection from HTTP. For now, we will select this anywhere. This is not recommended. Okay. And for now, we need to HTTPS also for secure, because we are going to make the window instance as a Windows server. Okay, so this is the configure storage part. Here, by default, if you are using window instance, they give you 30 GB. Okay, and their name is GP2. So now we have completed the setup for launching our Windows instance. For advanced data, we will not do this advanced data now. So go to launch instance. Okay, after that launch instance, go view all instance, go to view all instance, and here. Now it is in instance is in pending. So it will take 4 minutes for running this instance. In this time, I will show you about the steps. Here, what we have done the EC2 launch instance. After that, what choose your region and the zone. Here we are choosing the Mumbai region. This is very much important. Region and zone is very much important because if you are choosing Mumbai region, your data will be safe in the Mumbai region, and you can't access the instance from another region like from Ohio. You can't access because your data is set in the Mumbai region, in the Mumbai server. They have two servers. One is private server and one is public server. Public server will run all the time. If public server got crashed, and that in that time, private server will automatically run. So
Excuse
this
me,
is
Momojit.
region and the zone is very well. Yes, sir.
One announcement in the chat box we have given the uh, Google Cloud address where you can download all the slides. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And choose your region. We have to choose our region in Mumbai. Next is write the name and the text of the instance. Here we have write our name as a cloud. In here we can write Windows Server also according to you want. Okay. After that, choose the Amazon machine image. We have selected the Windows Microsoft Windows Server 2022 base. After that, choose the instance type. Here we selected the T2 micro instance type. Okay, and we make the key pair. We make the key pair in the name of cloud private key. After this is how to make the key, and we have select our VPC default VPC, and we enables the IP public IP, and we make the security group for connecting our window instance, and for making the window instance as a Windows server. Now we have configured the storage also, and we have successfully launched it. So now next is the how to connect it. From this we will go to RDP, and we will download the remote desktop file here. And after that, what we will do is we will generate our password. We will generate our password from the private key. Okay. After that, we will set this password in a file uh, for later use. After that, we will click the remote desktop we have downloaded, and after that, we will connect to the remote desktop connection. Okay. So let me show you. Okay. Here, how can we check the instance is running? Here, instance is status. It's now running. Okay. So we need to. How can we connect? Here we need to click here.
Momojit, can you zoom your screen? Can you zoom your running instance screen, if possible?
Running instance. Okay, sir.
You can zoom it. Is showing very small here.
Okay, done. And the RTP is here. Download this RTP. Okay, we have downloaded the RTP. And after that, what we will do is get password. Okay. After this, browse the key. Cloud. Decrypt password. Now we have got our password. So can copy this password and then save for later use. Okay. We will save here by creating a file. Here we will save this. Save it. Now after this, what we will do is we will connect the instance from our RDP. Here we have downloaded. Click this. Here it will come off. Remote desktop connection will come off. Connect. And here they are asking the password. Okay, I'm pasting my password. Copy the password. Okay. Here, remote desktop connection comes up. Click yes. Here, now we have opened our window instance. It will take 1 minute for setup this window instance. Is it visible to everyone?
This instance is nothing but your own computer inside the Amazon.
Yes, this instance is your own computer, own setup in the Amazon. They provide you the hardware from the AWS. This is a machine in the AWS. So after this, here we have connected we have connected RDP. After this, what we need to do is we need to make this window instance as a server, Windows server. How to make it? Okay, we make this window instance as a Windows server. Watch carefully. Okay. After this, for making this window instance as Windows server, we need to install IIS. For installing IIS, we go to Server Manager and add roles and the features. Next.
Here just I want to add. He's installing IIS because we are showing you how to host a website inside your Amazon machine.
Yes. If we are making this window instance as a Windows server, we can launch the website from this window instance, because we are making this window instance as a Windows server. For installing this window instance IIS, web server IIS,
Momojit, we have already in additional time. Be faster. Okay.
Okay. Next, and after that, install.
For the first time, it may looks very tricky, but don't worry. We are giving you all steps in the slides. You can go slowly and one by one. You can try. And most importantly, you should go with a free trial such that you are not going to pay anything later on. Another most important thing is 750 hours you are getting fee for 1 year, but whenever your instance is running, whenever you complete your work, you should inactive your instance. If instance is running all the time, if you are not using also, your times will be going out. For example, you are switching on your own computer in the whole day, not using, something like that only. So please take care of that. Whenever you are using your open free account also, if one instance is running, later after complete your works, you please deactivate the instance. Whenever you require again, you can active the instance again.
Right. And feel free to ask any question regarding the practical and everything. So we will know what you have from this session. So we have successfully installed the web server IIS. Here IIS comes up. So after that, what we will do is we'll go to the root. From here, we'll go to the root, and we will get a HTML file there. Now this Windows Server system, that website we have launched in this instance is available to everyone. Okay, you can check this website to your mobile phone also. I will send you the IP address for this instance in the chat box. You can check. Check this website. Okay. The benefit of cloud is that whenever do something, it will automatically ups to online. It's a very much benefit of cloud.
Momojit, you are not
For
putting
making a
your
website.
page. Please put your page inside the website. The
Okay.
default page is there. Please change it.
Okay. Yes, I will
And
change it.
all of you can go to that IP given in the chat box and check it there whether it is working or not. But is that particular Amazon instance EC2 is assigned to that particular IP, then IP is anyone can use to get the instance, check the instance. Okay.
Yes, I am telling you how to set up your website. Okay, you need to go this PC. After that, go to the localities, and after that, this folder. Go to this folder and add book. And after that, here www root is here. Root folder is here. Go to this root folder, and here this default page is here. So remove this default page, delete, and put your own page. Simple. I am making a simple page for this, so I am showing the code also. And this is the code. Only a simple page, and only some lines here. Today we are learning AWS like this. So I'm making this. I'm putting this page to this folder, instance folder. So by this, it will automatically show off. I think now it's available in the in online.
Yes, it is available. All of you can shake and run and refresh your screen again if you are using. You will see whatever we have typed, just basic website means one single page website is there. Means
This is the
we are
best
learning
benefit of
AWS.
AWS.
Anyone, can you please tell, are you getting or not?
If anyone don't
Yes,
get
sir,
this,
we're getting it.
That means what exactly you are doing? You are creating an EC2 instance. We are creating an EC2 instance Amazon inside the Amazon. We are using free tier, and after we are installing IIS server. After installing IIS server, we are launching a single page website inside the Amazon. That's all.
I hope I think there is any question. hope if there is any question, I will be very much happy to answer your question.
Sir, can you show us again how to deactivate the instance?
Okay, sure. Now go to the account. Here, if this instance is running day and night without your
Can you
proper knowledge,
zoom this
they,
screen?
they,
Mohojit,
they will charge
can you zoom
Yes, sir. Yes,
this
sir.
screen? Zoom it. Otherwise, they will not able to see how to deactivate. Okay.
Okay. Now is it visible? Okay. They will charge you. For this, you need to remove this instance. How to remove it? Okay. Click this. Click here, and this click to instance state. There is so many things for connection security. You can sense everything. For this, we need to have a more class. For terminating instance, for stopping instance, stop instance, we will stop. Refresh it. Okay, instance is stopping. Okay, and for termination instance, terminate means that the resource you put in that instance will all lost. Okay, it will terminate that instance. That instance will not be available in the AWS. For stopping it, the resource of the instance and the instance will be available in the AWS, and you can use it later on by start instance. By clicking this start instance, you can start your instance. For now, if we want to terminate this instance, go to the terminate instance.
Okay, Momojit. Okay. We have more than, means
Yes, sir.
time is already over.
Okay.
This is all
Thank
about
you
today's
all.
seminar. Thank
Yes.
you very much. So if any queries, we will quickly take the queries because it's only about 12 only. It's already 15 minutes more. So any queries, please welcome, most welcome. So all slides are available in the Google Drive link in the chat box. And for more queries, if you want to learn something, anything else also, you go to the Future Skill Prime website. We NIELIT Guwahati is in Future Skill Prime. We are in a Future Skill Prime project for cloud computing, along with CDAC Chennai and NIELIT Delhi Center. So you go there, you can browse the courses. You can take for any courses in any centers, and we are ready to help here. Also, you can directly email us. The email is already there. Everything. So any queries also most welcome. Okay.
Mridul sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nice to see you there.
very
I have
nice.
seen a very big crowd in Aizawl.
Yes.
Give my regards to all.
So thank you very much for your presentation. And Momojit sir, thank you very much for your demonstration. All the
Thank you,
students
sir.
here are the BCA 6th semester, MSc Electronics, and Diploma in Computer Science and Diploma in Electronics students. All of them are the 5th semester and the 3rd semester. They are very happy to take this opportunity. So they are very much interested. So what they want is they are going to have their final year project in the near future. So how can they utilize for this AWS for their project? So they want to know that, and they also want to know how to have learning certificate in this. So kindly for a few minutes, it will be very helpful for them. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, here I just want to add here. In Future Skill Prime project, if someone is going for the Cloud Bridge course, we will provide you the virtual machine inside under CDAC Cloud. So they can straightly go inside the CDAC Cloud and make their own works.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We love to see you all.
Some queries are there. Yes.
Good afternoon, Mridul sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Fine, sir. Fine. Good afternoon, Momojit sir. It's a very lovely session, and we are hoping more sessions from you two resource persons, sir.
Okay, most welcome. We will try to manage
Thank you.
the session. It's a
Yes.
topic specific technical session,
Yes,
such
sir.
that we can go directly to, since it is a webinar for all, so just we are covering the basics only. So
Yes,
we
sir.
It's a
can go
simple
inside
webinar.
the sessions, inside the deep inside the VPC, the security groups. You can go for that type of seminar also. Say OpenStack also, private, public, how to set up a public private cloud. So we can go for that also similarly.
Sure, sure. Okay,
Yes,
thank
for
you.
today's session, we did not go deeply.
Yes, sir.
If we got so much more time, we'll give you more
Sure,
on the AWS.
sure. Okay.
Okay, if there is no more queries, we are going to wind up the session. Thank you very much for your all presence and hearing and listening us. And from the cloud computing team of NIELIT Guwahati, we will give you again. Thank you all for all your presence. Thank you very much. And I am closing the session. Don't forget to download the slides from the Google Drive given in the chat box. Thank you very much once again. I'm closing the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you.
Preeti, please stop the recording.